do you in there anyway, or anything we can do as gamers to stop EA from messing up good games. Stop buying their fucking games. Combat is good, but that's all I got to say for it. Yeah, the combat was good in Andromeda. Everything else was ass. Act 3 being good gives me hope because I think that was the Mass Effect team that helped out for that. Yeah, I think EA needs to keep their hand out of the pot and hopefully things can improve, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out. PS5 consoles are now reportedly coming with warning stickers reminding players that physical disc production will end soon. In a move that was once again sparking backlash within the gaming community, Sony now seems to place advisory stickers, I can't read today, on the PS5 consoles, warning players that physical games will soon be discontinued. The death of physical media draws even closer, with Sony making the decision to cease production of physical game discs starting January 2028. It's not a choice the company seems to be backing down on either, based on the stickers that have reportedly began appearing on boxes on PS5 consoles. One such sticker was spotted on the back of a PS5 box and shared to social media on August 5th with a message that reads, "Important notice. From January 2028, newly released games on the PlayStation will be available for purchase on the PlayStation Store and at retail in digital format only. Discs released before January 2028 continue to be played on the console. The solutions to all our problems are simple as fuck, but people make them more complex because of the attachments and other reasons." Yeah, I wouldn't say all of them, but I do agree with that. Most of our problems are really pretty simple. It's just be a responsible adult and don't spend your money on things that you don't like. But for some reason, we can't get people. Well, I have a theory why. Because it didn't used to be like this when I was younger. It started with that iPad. I'm gonna sound like an old head, but things have become so streamlined and we're so used to algorithms catering content to us. A lot of people have developed this me, I want it now, you know. People don't know how to be bored anymore. And because of that, they now no longer they don't have self-control, unfortunately. The instant gratification cooked us. It was great for like 10 years. From like 2010 to maybe 2020, but it's been bad ever since. Yo, shout out to QP producer. The pendulum has swung too far, unfortunately, man. And I don't know how to get us out of this hole other than just keep screaming like, hey, if you don't like it, don't support it. I think what's hard is on the other side of the spectrum, you have a lot of people that are saying, shut the fuck up, don't tell me how to spend my money. And that's because of the lack of critical thinking, which goes back to that iPad. Unfortunately, when you're stuck in algorithms 24/7, it reduces critical thinking because you're just constantly in a state of your brain being fried from your dopamine receptors, keeping you happy. Motherfuckers just want to be high 24/7, basically. But yeah, let me see. Here's the sticker. They had to translate that bit. So they putting this sticker in other countries off rip. It's probably gonna come to America later. But a bit of they only have 2 brain cells. People willingly accept it going all digital. Shit's crazy. While it's unclear if this was a digital or disc edition of the PS5, it doesn't seem like it's limited to either, as a different post from a user on Blue Sky showed that they received the exact same message when purchasing a disc drive for the digital PlayStation 5 online. These warnings aren't sitting well with players, adding more fuel to the ongoing debate surrounding disc going the way of dodo. Basically, they telling you they don't give a fuck. And the only way you can stop this is just don't buy it. But here's the thing. And here's the part of the article I feel like they don't focus on, right? I thought we was mad at Sony. I thought we was mad at Sony. Because the reality is this is only news because people was out there buying PlayStations. Just some food for thought. I thought it was fuck Sony, right? And that's why I said, in my opinion, I think in the short term, there's nothing we can do. We're gonna have to fight the long fight, and that's gonna come to PlayStation 6. The PlayStation 6 will be the real test, in my opinion. If they put out a PlayStation 6 that y'all don't like, just don't buy it. Switch to PC. Get a Switch 2. We fuck over their pockets. But I got a prediction. The day the PlayStation 6 comes out, if we fuck over their pockets within 3 months, I guarantee you all this shit it'll be doing 180. We took a look at the data and we realized we did you guys wrong. We should have did that. Oh. And I'm gonna be on this stream like, I told you niggas, look how much power we have when we stick together. You know, the crazy part is, if you're just coming into the stream, I was talking about the reason I didn't stream yesterday is because me and my girl went to a locals yesterday, a local FGC event, watched a bunch of people play. I was there for like the Avatar tournament. I picked up some new tech. So it was cool. But she was asking me about Marvel Token. She's like, "You excited for it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Did you pre-order it?" And I said, "What the fuck?" I said the same shit I said to y'all. I said, "What the fuck I tell y'all niggas about fucking pre-ordering games, nigga?" I said that shit. I told her, I said that shit wigs me out. That like I'm comfortable. I'm not rich, but I'm comfortable, right? And it wigs me out that like I don't pre-order games. I stand on that shit. I'm not. You niggas is not getting my fucking money. If I pre-order a game, it's the day before because I've seen enough and then I'll preload it. But I'm not buying no fucking games 6 months before it comes out. I got other shit to play. Fuck you niggas. You can earn my money. Because when you go out and pre-order these games months in advance, they see the numbers. Now we can kick our feet up. They already gave us the money. No. It wigs me out that I got money and I somehow can exercise control, but a lot of you can't. And what I'm saying, if it don't apply, let it fly. And that's the part that wigs me out. I thought we was broke. I thought we was broke, chat. I thought we was broke. I thought times was hard. Because I'm not gonna lie. Some of y'all acting like times ain't hard. So either somebody's lying, or some of y'all just don't give a fuck. I need y'all to start acting like motherfuckers is struggling, bro. Shout out to Pokemon Wiz with the $10 super chat. I have a feeling Sony's gonna partner with Klarna to let us lease consoles. Oh yeah. Ain't they doing that with Xbox? Somebody's fucking lying, man. Somebody's fucking lying. So that's kind of my stance. Like I said, let's just get ready for the war on PS6. We've lost this battle. That's the way I look at it. A good warrior knows when to retreat. We've lost the battle, but I don't think we lost the war. I will say though, when that PS6 comes out, if things gonna go the right way, oh boy. You mean to tell me I'm supposed to hold myself accountable and have self-control? Nah, to the 2K community said you broke. It's just some food for thought. I can't wrap my brain around why people can't just wait to get the fucking game. It's on top of the fact, like if it was like 20 years ago, for those who are young, there was an actual reason for pre-ordering. Not only did you get bonus stuff on the disc or like some exclusive DLC, but you also got like a map inside of there. And also they would run out of discs. Like I remember it was either Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2. It was one of those ones. I didn't pre-order it. And it sold out, and I had to wait 2 weeks before I could play the game for them to bring in a new shipment at GameStop. Fuck GameStop. That doesn't happen anymore. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe people don't comprehend that, like, I don't know if y'all know, there's no physical way to run out of digital copies. It's fucking digital. So why are you giving the corporation your money ahead of time? If you want to pre-order the game, my stance has always been at least wait till the week of the game comes out. Then I'd be like, I understand, because I do that myself. I might pre-order a day or two before it comes out, because then you could pre-order. I've decided I'm going to get this game. I've seen enough gameplay. They've sold me on the game. But 6 months, 3 months out, 3 months out, 3 months out. Can we stop doing that, guys? I guarantee you them niggas will be shaking in their boots when they see they ain't got no fucking pre-order bonuses. Them niggas at 2K saw the pre-order bonuses for the $150 edition being one of the top 5 best pre-order games this year. They fucking Ronnie 2K foaming at the mouth. Ooh, I'm about to get so many new lace fronts and wigs this year. Oh my God. That nigga Ronnie 2K got tweets in his draft right now about how he gonna shit on some of y'all. Got you bitch ass niggas again. Lame ass. Y'all was talking shit about my wife. Y'all was talking shit about my kids on Twitter, which by the way, I don't like that nigga Ronnie, but y'all dead ass wrong for that shit, 2K community. You can't be talking about, I ain't gonna lie. This is how I know some of y'all was raised by the internet. I don't like Ronnie, but I would never talk about nobody's kids or nobody's wife or nobody's family. I ain't gonna hold you, real shit, man to man type shit. That's how you die. You get shot over that shit. Y'all gotta stop talking about people's kids. Keep it gaming. Keep it fucking gaming, bro. If you want to do a little lighthearted jokes, that's fine. I do that too. But keep that shit gaming, bro. Don't be talking about people's kids like that, bro. There's a lot of reasons to dislike Ronnie. You don't gotta talk about his fucking kids, man. But he got them tweets in the draft. Y'all was talking about my baby. Y'all need to stop talking. If I ain't gonna hold you, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm giving you game. If I was Ronnie 2K, all you bitch ass niggas that was talking about my child on Twitter when I posted that picture, which you shouldn't have did in the first place, because you know people hate you, but you know, that still doesn't excuse people's behavior. I would have some tweets in the draft. Oh, remember y'all was talking about my baby is ugly. Da, 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 da. Look at my pre-order numbers. Look at the pre-order numbers on 2K. Apparently y'all my sons too, because y'all can't control yourselves. Y'all saw the pre-order $150? You said, let me get that shit and make fun of people who don't want it. Y'all Ronnie 2K son. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't fucking hear me though. I'm just here to spread the gospel. Hopefully somebody listen. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? Yes, I gotta hit that one more time. Oh shit. What else I got for y'all? Shout out to Corliss with the sub. Appreciate it. Gotta take a swig of this water. Oh. Good news. Everybody welcome Xbox to 2013. In case you've been living under a rock, they announced today Xbox will soon allow users to include game and party chat audio into their game captions. One more time, welcome to 2013, guys. Fun fact, this is one of the main reasons why if I do have to play multiplayer games on console, I play them on PlayStation, because there was no way to display the audio through your Elgato to the stream. So like, let's say if I was playing 2K, or I was playing Call of Duty and I wanted to talk shit in the lobby, there was no way to project the voice from the Xbox to the Elgato. It looks like they're gonna finally add it. Welcome to 2014, guys. Better late than never, I guess. And then this tweet from Mr. Matty, I thought this was interesting. He said, when I say I nearly fell out of my chair. Asha tweeted out, players have been asking for voice chat in captures for a long time. Starting today, it's here. You'll also see more on achievements and wish lists in the latest update. Then this guy, Brandon, replies and said, when are you going to solve the platinum trophy equivalent with achievements? And Asha confirmed the team is working on something later this year. Where are my achievement whores at? Where are my achievement whores at? They're coming out with platinum achievements. Can't put it on your job resume, but I guess somebody's excited. Good for them. I'm not gonna complain about it. It gives people something to play the games more. I gotta start buying them games though. Speaking of not buying games, Halo Remake is getting crushed by 2 Call of Duty ports, an analyst says. According to data from Millennia Analytics, Campaign Evolve has only sold around 351,000 copies on PS5. Yo, shout out to Eddie with the super chat. He said, not gonna lie, I think we need to band together with the broke ass PlayStation motherfuckers and start saying, nah, I got a PS4 or 5. Why do I need a 6? Get our deal. Well, I'm not personally gonna promote being a PS4 nigga, but you could just go to PC. I get what you're saying. Maybe I'll just stick with my PS5. You just go to PC too. But back to you, Sam. 351,000 copies on PlayStation in July. It was outpaced by Power World, Minecraft, GTA 5, and several other EA sports games, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Halo Campaign Evolved sold around 212,000 on Steam and around 900,000 on Xbox, console, and PC based on the analytics figures. Considering Halo 3 sold 14 million on a single console, those PS5 numbers do not seem great. Campaign Evolved has received good news for its updates and new additions, particularly its all-new missions, but this doesn't seem to have resulted in enthusiasm among PlayStation fans. The lack of PvP is probably the least part of the problem. You know what's interesting about this is it was last week it was showing that this was one of the best-selling games on the PS5, but they're saying it only sold 350,000 copies, which goes to show you the PS5 niggas, y'all don't, PlayStation niggas don't buy games. Because two things can be true, right? It can be one of the best-selling games on PlayStation and still not move as many units as what Xbox was expecting. And I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't surprise me. These numbers don't surprise me. I hate to break it to all the Halo fans out there, but Master Chief just does not have the same level of clout that he did in 2001 as he does in 2026. And this is coming from a Halo fan, but the series it's been on a slide. You know, y'all know it's World War 343 over here. And then you made a remake with better graphics and a third person mode that nobody asked for. But the reality is that, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. I do love the Halo campaign, but I also think when you say Halo 1, the first thing for me that comes to mind is Blood Gulch. The number of just new battles that me and my friends used to play in the computer lab on the Halo 1 demo. We used to have that in computer science class. We had that Halo 1 demo on the PC downloaded. We played Blood Gulch for hours, ain't do no fucking work, boy. That's what I think of when I think of Halo. So for them, and that to me, Blood Gulch is like a top 10 map in any multiplayer game. For them not to have a key component in it, it's kind of tone deaf. But even without that, I think just one of the biggest issues is Halo just doesn't have the clout that it has anymore. I think it's time to retire the series. I think if Halo wants to make a proper comeback, I think they should like bury the series for like 10 years. Bury it for like 10 years and then start working on a new one and give people time to miss it. I don't feel like people have had time to miss Master Chief, and then he keeps dropping duds. And it's like, versus like Gears. It's been a while since the last Gears, and it's been like 5 or 6 years since Gears 4 came out. Now E-Day, they've been kind of laying low, and then E-Day came out. The previews, it's been nothing but positive PR. Like, they gave us time to miss it. The longer, in my opinion, the longer your franchise goes, the longer you should take in terms of gaps before the next entry. That way it gives us time to miss the product. But when you put out Assassin's Creed every fucking year, Halo, with rare exceptions being something like Call of Duty, Madden, and 2K, those are exceptions. But I think that has something to do with them ball and gun niggas got mental issues or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because there has to be, I would love to see the brainwaves studied of a ball and gun gamer who plays 2K, Call of Duty, Madden, versus somebody who played Halo, which is a gun game. But I feel like if you play Halo, you're probably a little bit more open-minded. I would love to see the brainwaves, because like they put out this shit damn near yearly, and people ain't buying it. Like, yeah, I go play something else. They're not hooked to it, basically. We're looking at you, UV Slop. I would love to see if the brainwaves of a 2K player and a Call of Duty player who loves VC and microtransactions, are their brainwaves similar to like a drug addict? Because I have a sneaky suspicion the answer is yes. Ball plus gun equals fun. Halo Campaign Evolve reportedly had a troubled development that impacted a now canceled multiplayer project. According to Rebs Gaming, a popular Halo insider whose reporting journalists have corroborated in the past, the recent Halo remake underwent major changes during its development. Halo Studios works with a bevy of external teams and contractors, something that may have led to issues during Campaign Evolve's development. A studio known as Abstraction was recruited around 2023 to help modify the original game's work and make it compatible with a new engine and new features. Halo Studios opted to utilize Unreal Engine 5, which created issues since the original game was designed on a rather ancient engine known as BLAM! Abstraction worked to gel the two together and to make it so new elements like sprinting and 4-player co-op and more felt organic in Campaign Evolved. The original levels and combat encounters weren't designed for those things, so not accounting for them could have created all kinds of issues. The Unreal Engine 5 strikes again, guys. Man, UE5 is gonna get an award. And it's crazy too, because UE4 and UE3 were like great. UE5 is gonna get rewards like 10 years down the road for like one of the worst game engines ever. Right up there with fucking Frostbite. Unfortunately, Rebs Gaming reportedly discovered that Abstraction was prematurely kicked off the remake after Halo Studios imposed unrealistic deadlines and expectations on a technically complex project. The studio wasn't credited in the game's credits, but individual staff members were given special thanks. A source told Rebs Gaming that Abstraction's work was thrown out and redone quickly, which is believed to have caused bugs and AI issues. Say it ain't so, bruh. Beast of Reincarnation is also Unreal Engine. I heard the Xbox version is running kind of doo-doo. Fuck my life. What a horrible day to have eyes and be a Halo fan. Xbox, give Master Chief a break, man. He's been fighting the Space Goons forever, man. He deserves it. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Motherboard prices are set to rise as AI-fueled PC component disruption continues. Ladies and gentlemen, AI is not only ruining RAM, CPU, but now GPU and motherboard prices, the entire fucking computer. I'm not reading this. Oh, I take that back. I just skimmed through this and I read this. Research on an upstream supply chain of Taiwanese motherboard manufacturers reveals the price of motherboards and used consumer motherboards is expected to increase by at least 50% in 2026. TBH, how did we get here? How did we get here, bro? How did we get here, TBH? Stop talking about the fucking politics, man. Y'all voted for this shit. I'll take it a step further, too. Not only because I didn't vote for this. Y'all voted for this. And those of you who didn't vote, you voted for this, too. Because fuck politics. For those unaware, a lack of stance or a lack of action is action in itself. You're letting evil win. I remember yesterday I took an Uber to the FGC event that I went to yesterday. And my Uber driver was just yapping. You know, I'm entertaining and I'm a sociable guy. I'm handsome, I'm sociable, it's whatever. And out of nowhere, he goes, "Do you like AI?" I was like, it's okay, I guess. I was like, "What about it?" He was like, "I love AI." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Where's this conversation going?" He's like, look. He pulls out his phone at the stoplight. He's like, Grok, Twitter. He's like, "You know Grok?" I was like, "Yeah, on Twitter." He was Russian, so I'm just doing a random accent. And I was like, "What about it?" He's like, "Look." He's like, "I photoshopped the picture with AI. This is me, my wife, Donald Trump, and JD Vance." I said, "Oh my God, I hope this nigga don't ask me no political questions." My Uber driver's a Trumper. Oh boy. So he shows me the picture of his wife, JD Vance, him and Trump standing at a wedding, and they were holding balloons and they were smiling. And he thought it was the funniest shit, bruh. So I'm like, "Okay, what about it?" He's like, "It's so funny. It's so funny. Isn't it? This is why I love it. It's so cool." Then he shows me another video of him dapping up a Fortnite character. So he programmed the Grok AI to produce a video of the default white guy, the blonde hair guy in Fortnite. The guy walks to the screen and he sticks out his hand. And then the Uber driver sticks his, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. If I'm lying, I'm dying. The nigga sticks his hand at the monitor and pretends to dap up. I said, "This is weird. This is fucking weird." This is always why it's good to get out the house, because it gives me stories. But in my head, I'm like, this is fucking weird. We're wasting water, polluting the air for this shit. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, my nigga, who gives a fuck about this shit, bruh? The point of me telling that story, yeah, just drive, bro. Like, shut up and dribble, nigga. Shut up and dribble. That's what I was thinking. The point I'm telling this story for is, you may not participate in it, I may not, but there are a lot of people that love these stupid things. And I asked him, I said, okay, you know, because I'm like, maybe he was just joking around in that moment, but maybe he uses AI to maybe streamline his workflow and his business or something like that. I said, "What are you using AI for? Like, what's your goal with it?" He said, "Oh, no goal. I just like making pictures." I said, oh my God, bro. And this is what I mean when I say people know subconsciously what they're doing is wrong, but they don't give a fuck. Because then he proceeds to say, he's like, "The Trump picture's funny, right?" I was like, yeah. He's like, "But I won't post it. I won't post it to Facebook." I said, "Why you won't post it to social media?" He said, "Then you'll get in trouble." Nigga, just drive. I say all that to say this. The price of motherboards, GPUs, CPUs, and RAM, your gaming consoles, cars, TVs, and cell phones, and everything else in between is going up so he can Photoshop himself in a wedding picture with Trump and a balloon. Man, pack these niggas up, man. I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. Instant 2-star on the Uber. I'm like, God damn, this nigga talking too much, man. and then I told my girl too. I'll tell y'all this part of the story too. He had a little micro cringe. You lucky I'll be 36 in 3 days on the 8th. Make sure y'all drop 36 subs in the chat. Come on now. You lucky I'm mature. He lucky I'm mature. I'm civilized. I'm laid back now. I just laugh at shit. Like, it is what it is. Nigga stupid as hell. A little not microtransaction. Little microaggression when I get in the car. When he first picked me up. Because I'm not gonna lie, I live in a nice neighborhood. I live in a nice apartment complex. I do. I work for it, nigga. So the same AI Uber driver pulls up to pick me up. As soon as I get in the car, we pulling off within 2 minutes. He says, "So, where are you heading? You going home?" Mind you, I'm going downtown LA. He said, "Where you going? You going home?" I said, "You just picked me up from my fucking house. What are you talking about, Red?" He's like, oh, okay. What are you trying to say? Couldn't believe a nigga lived there? And there's gonna be somebody in the chat, TBH, it's not that, it is that deep. The number of times that that's happened in a fucking Uber driver, whether I'm in LA, it happened in Florida a lot too. It happened in Florida. I swear to God, I think I told this story on stream. Every time I would call an Uber driver to the fucking airport, because I lived in a nice apartment in Orlando, one straight up said, "Whoa, you live here? Yes, you broke, bitch. Are you?" Mind you, the rent was only $1,400, but at the time, that was a lot in Orlando, I guess. That was high end. I didn't think it was that much. I'm from DC. It's super expensive. Apartment in the hood in DC starts at like $2,200. So to me, $1,400 was cheap as fuck. Yeah, DC rent is insane. But to them down in Florida, that shit was like, he couldn't believe a nigga lived there. How do you afford the $1,400 a month? I don't know. I pray for $1,400. I think it's up to like $2,000 last time I looked at my old apartment. It's gone up, but it was a new building. Shout out to Westboard at the sub, but the the microaggressions be cracking me up. I'm like, no, sir, you picked me up where I live. Yes, I do live there. Yes, my life is better. Cause you know that's what that shit is, right? You know what that shit is. They be so shocked. They be so shocked, like, damn, this black man lives a better life than me. That's right, I do. But you know, I'm gonna be humble about it. I just let it slide. I just laugh about it. Some things ain't worth fighting. You just laugh, man. Just drive, nigga. That's when he started talking about the AI and shit like that. I'm like, this guy's a fucking character. Come back to the Nah, I'm good off that, bro. Y'all niggas got hurricanes and shit. I can't wait to get this degree. I have so many racist people have this there. Well, racism's never gonna stop just because you got a degree. That's not how life works, dog. I'd argue it actually gets worse. When you move up the food chain in corporate America, the racism gets worse. This is why I always wage war against liberal whites. I wage war against all races, but liberal whites annoy me a lot too, man. Because their racism manifests in a different way. Trust me, that degree don't mean shit. Their racism manifests in a different way. It'll be little subtle shit. They don't think that they're racist, and they'll say things to you and they don't realize it is. That's what it is. Facts. Yeah, it's like little microaggressions, bruh. And then don't outshine them in the workplace, because that's when they real. You want to see somebody's character? Do good in corporate America, because that's when their real character will come out. That's the shit. That's why I always shit on that fat nigga at G4. That fat fucking scamming ass charity nigga. Nigga used to show up to work with fucking Cheeto crumbs in his fucking beard, snoring in the back between shoots. Fuck that nigga, bruh. That's why I shit on him too. Because the moment you start doing better than people, they start saying slick shit behind your fucking back. Yeah, that's my fat op. Y'all don't ever hear me say nothing about nobody else but him. Anyways, safe to say his career's complete. I may still be off the pre-workout a little bit. All my homies don't fuck with them. Anyways, but yeah, real shit. I hope you don't think for a second getting that degree is gonna change the way people perceive you. That's why Kanye said you still a nigga in a coop. And that's also why it's important to stay grounded, help and uplift people from your own community. Because one of the reoccurring things that I found with like black people is you could be in corporate America. We have a real life conversation. You could be in corporate America and you'll find that you have the best relationships in corporate America with people who are potentially below you. What I mean is like you be cool with the janitor or the secretary or the person who works in the mailroom. Not the people who work alongside you. Why? Because they tend to be more humble. And you don't look down on them usually. You're usually a better person. That's why. So don't think for a second that degree is gonna solve your fucking problem. No, it's not, nigga. Sleep with one eye open. Even if you a Benz, you still a nigga type shit. That's why it's always good to be tapped in with your community. Because you never know when you're gonna need them. Because at the end of the day, you can be at the top of the world today, and tomorrow you fall off. And all you're gonna have is people who look like you that's gonna help you out. Because let me tell you something about them people too. They only fuck with you because they can get something from you. Don't forget that shit. It's because you got that degree. You think they're gonna talk to you if you didn't have that fucking degree? Not all of them is like that, but don't get it twisted. Them niggas is always in contest with one another. It can't disappear in a second. It can disappear in a fucking second. You just become one of the good ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's like a that's like a top 5 nightmare for a nigga like me. I ain't gonna hold you. If a white person said to me, "TBH, you're one of the good blacks," nigga, I might have to kill you. I like it. I'm just joking. I like, bro, off principle, I gotta choke you out. Like, I can't. Don't you ever say that to fucking me, bro. Don't say that. Like, to me, that's an insult. Like, damn, he thinks I'm a house nigga, bro. Because that's what I heard. Damn, he called me a fucking house nigga and he thought that shit was cool. I gotta kill you, off principle. Like, let me stop. Let's talk gaming, bro. Let's talk gaming. That's enough. This little stand-up routine off the top of the head. Welcome to the comedy show with the Black Hokage. That happened to me when I was younger at Domino's Pizza when I was younger. That's why I just be minding my business, man. That's why I be minding my business. Yeah, you don't ever want to be the safe black. That shit is like a top 5 insult as a black person. You're one of the safe Negroes. What the fuck did you just say to me? Rumor, Marvel Tokens comic book may have leaked its remaining DLC characters. A new official Marvel Token Fighting Souls comic book is out today. I bought it. I haven't read it. I'll probably read it before I go to bed. And some fans think it may have confirmed remaining characters for the Fighter One's DLC. Shout out to D'Angelo with the super chat. I heard you're good for our blood. Crazy work. Yeah, I'm going to HR. I'm snitching. We already know Phoenix Cyclops will be part of the roster, with 3 more to be confirmed as part of the title's first year of post-release support. And 3 characters are included in the comic who aren't currently announced for the game. That includes Thor, Nova, Shalabah, which is the female Silver Surfer. That looks like bones of a DLC lineup to me. Obviously, this isn't a confirmation, and the writers of the comic may have simply wanted to include these characters, but if you told me this was the post-release roster, I'd believe you. With the game due out tomorrow, I'd imagine Arc System Works will tease these reviews over the upcoming year. There's no real rush to reveal the lineup right now. If accurate, I suppose the theme of this team would be some type of cosmic aspect, which is what fans expect from the Phoenix Cyclops. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Because in Marvel Rivals, whenever you pick certain lineups, it gives you like certain team names. The fact that he said that makes sense, the cosmic. Another reason why I'm leaning towards I think this rumor is true is Thor and Nova. Nova's been in Marvel vs. Capcom. I think he was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And then you can't make a Marvel game without my nigga Thor. Come on, man. People been asking for Thor. Doesn't mean it's true, but I'm leaning towards this. They might have accidentally leaked the characters. We'll see how it plays out. Just keep in mind, none of it's confirmed. Take it with a grain of salt. 900 people in the YouTube chat. Hit the like button, man. He was in the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Well, actually, it was the Ultimate Edition. Are those hype DLC characters? I don't know until I see how they play. Silver Surfer could be lit. You ain't trying to surf through the skies like fucking Max B? Gears of War E-Day's upcoming weekend beta suddenly gets PvP due to fan demand. Random but Thor and the Doomsday NBA memes has been killing me on IG. Yeah, they are fucking hilarious. No, Nightcrawler, I hate to break it to you, but Nightcrawler is a B tier character. I like Nightcrawler, you like him, but he's not exactly like top of the list. You have to be an X-Men fan to know who Nightcrawler is. They're trying to sell the game, dog. I'd imagine they're probably doing the female Silver Surfer because she was just in the Fantastic Four movie. Thor is kind of a staple. Nova, that one I would say if you want to get some pushback, yeah, he's more obscure, but I guess maybe because he was in a previous Marvel vs. Capcom game, they probably figured he works in a tag fighter. The Gears of War E-Day open beta is kicking off soon, and just as players were ready to hop into the good few days of Horde, the Coalition was announced that the PvP versus will be present in the test for a limited time. This announcement came via the official Gears of War Twitter, which wrote that PvP versus mode will be available starting this weekend during the early access period of the open beta. It also clarified that the expected Horde mode will be also available. To lay this out plainly, the open beta starts on the 6th of August for early access players. The first 2 days will still be the PvP versus, with the mode being introduced starting on the 8th. The beta will then stop when the weekend ends, kicking up one more time on the 13th, running to the 17th. The second wave for the beta will be open for everyone, regardless of whether they pre-ordered or not. Translation: people who are waiting for the open beta, because you have to pre-order to play on the 6th. People who are waiting for the open beta, like me, because I'm not pre-ordering no fucking games. I stand on that shit. When we get on these servers for the open beta, it will be full of fucking sweats. I don't know, man. I don't know. Coalition, the game looks good, but I don't know if this is a good decision folding to the fucking audience. I think you maybe should have held the PvP for the open beta so that everybody could get in and learn the game. But the sweats are gonna get on by pre-ordering it. So when the open beta comes out, people are gonna get dunked on the fucking beta. And I guarantee you there's gonna be some people that are gonna cancel their pre-orders because people are trying too hard in the fucking beta. 13th to the 17th, I'm locked in. Exactly. 13th to the 17th, I'm locked in. I'm not paying for this shit. I'm not paying for this fucking game, bro. I'm ready to make people hop the fuck off the game. See, look, he ready to ruin y'all day, man. The community forced them. They about to start a protest to cancel the pre-orders. That shit is fucking funny. But yeah, at least you know PvP will be there if you pre-order the game early access for August 6's beta. Other news, it would seem that an update is coming out soon for Beast of Reincarnation. People complaining about a bunch of other things, and Game Freak has heard you, and they're looking to rectify the situation. We take your feedback to heart. Game Freak promises to improve Beast of Reincarnation following a divisive launch. In a message on Twitter, Game Freak highlighted a number of fixes and changes the action role-playing game is getting in the next patch, which is set for release sometime next week. Some of the changes you can expect include tweaks to the game's camera, increasing the text size, making performance mode the default over cinematic mode on consoles, and bug fixes. Game Freak is also looking to improve the pacing of some of the game's story, and the first alteration in this regard of what seems to be a longer-term project will arrive with the coming patch. So I'm gonna go ahead and say something. I'm playing it right now. I think I got 3 hours on it, 2.5, something like that. It's all right. But it's not where it needs to be. There's a reason why it's getting mixed reviews, and there's a reason why they're putting out a big patch already within a week of it coming out. Because they are changing the story, the pacing of the story, which is a key gameplay mechanic. It's not just like bug fixes. I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you have any level of interest in this game, you should probably just wait a year, wait 6 months to pick it up, get it on a Steam sale, because they're fucking changing the game. Let people like me, who this is their job, experiment, unless you just really want to play it. I don't think this is one of those ones where you really need to be there day one. I would say add it to your Steam wish list and wait for it to go on sale, because a year from now, I predict this game will be different. They're changing core game. You're changing the pacing of the game's story. I'm letting y'all know right now, the devs are working overtime. Them niggas is crunching 18 hours a day. That's no small feat that they're changing a core gameplay loop. So I would say wait. I'd say wait. It's no point. I was excited for this one. Beast of Reincarnation bug slinging me across the map on PC. Whoa. Yeah, I heard the Xbox version is the worst. It's just dropping frames. Knock on wood, I haven't had any problems from a performance standpoint, but it's probably because I have a beefy PC that can power through the bullshit. What I will say is, like, yeah, the performance is kind of monotone. I've been seeing the same enemy types. I'm hoping that changes. I'm not gonna lie. If it's 30 hours of the same fucking moose, deer, and grass bears, I might uninstall this after about 10 hours. Like, I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, but I don't want to fight I read that this game doesn't have a lot of enemies, and that's gonna get boring to me really quickly, because you made a game that's modeled after Sekiro, and the thing about Souls games and what keeps them engaging is the constant encounter and new enemy types challenging your brain. But if I can turn my brain off and play a Souls game, I don't want to play it. You said nice flex? Yeah, I'm good. What up, Siggy? Uninstall all but confirmed? Yo, chill. Where my Power World TCG players at? And then let's see. Last but not least. Oh wait, no, I got something from what's the name? This is the thing Homeless linked. You're finally here. Phantom Blade Zero pre-orders. Where they at? Money fast. Yo, shout out to Watch with the big raid. I appreciate you. Homeless linked this. You're finally here. Phantom Blade Zero pre-orders are in an all-new 11-minute trailer go live on August 11th and 12th. Players, thank you for waiting. They dropped the new trailer, so they're letting you know the pre-orders are coming soon.
You're finally here. Late again.
the story confirmed. 11-minute trailer. What date are my IMAX Odyssey tickets? The 23rd. That's cool. And then last but not least, I just wanted to share this that came up on my timeline. So my mixtapes tweeted out, stay-at-home boyfriends are on the rise in the United States as women now hold more payroll jobs than men in 2026, which doesn't surprise me. I can't state all the statistics, but I do believe that at least with black women, they're the most enrolled in college in the United States, which means they probably hold more degrees than everybody, which, you know, shout out to black women. And what happens when you have a higher education as a whole? You tend to have better jobs. You tend to get better outcomes. Not always, you know, there's a lot of people out there that get degrees and don't end up in the field that they studied, but usually it leads to better outcomes. That's why people push college, right? So why am I highlighting this? What does that have to do with gaming? Well, not much, but world-renowned content creator, the Black Hokage, tweeted out, this image looks AI generated, but that won't stop me from laughing at the fact that the AI generated image has a PS4 controller in the dude's hands when talking about a topic like this. Even the AI knows about these bum ass PS4 niggas. And if you click, right, you can see from the Apple logo, it's clearly AI generated. But look right there. Even AI knows, because keep in mind, AI is trained off of data sets. That means somebody who's making the Grok AI or whatever the fuck Chat GPT is watching my fucking streams. They know. They said, somebody put in a prompt, make me an image of a bad bitch who's college educated and on her way to work with her bum ass boyfriend sitting on the couch playing 2K. And it generated naturally. Nobody had to tell him naturally. Because I highly doubt anybody typed it in that prompt, let me get a PS4 controller. It just put it in his hands. Chat, the jokes write themselves. Even AI knows you PS4 niggas need to get a fucking job, man. Let's go on the sub box. Let me switch to my main account. Let's see, sub box. Imagine the PS4 trying to run Mortal Shells 2 demo. It'd blow up the whole fucking neighborhood. Oh, we got a new Deadpool trailer. Review in progress. That means the codes came out late. Which, by the way, that's a little worrisome. That makes me think that PC version might be. Any trailers I should be aware of? Bro, it looks so clean on the PS5 Pro. Which game? Phantom Blade Zero? Unstoppable. I'm not interested. I don't know any movies coming out right now. Where my AMC A-list is at. There's new movies coming out all the time. You gotta download the apps. It'd be a lot of movies that come out when I go on Fandango. I just never heard of them. If you're a movie buff, you know about them though. Yo, shout out to YG Todoroki with the sub. Appreciate it. Marvel Rivals Hood gameplay. Chat, come on. Come on, chat. All right, this is the part of the stream where I'm gonna pretend like, hey, chat, hey, they just put the hood in here from Ironheart, bro. I might come back. Chat, would this be the character that bring me back to Marvel Rivals? Let's see, they got the hood. His hood is powered by Mephisto.
The hood's here to finish this.
Okay, got another character with guns. I'm gonna test him out tomorrow. Hey, Trey, hey, make sure y'all tap in with my man Vibes with Trey. He gonna be streaming this shit. God damn, a tank shooting like that?
Sucker, through the void.
Okay, so he can blind people. Pretty cool. He looks more like a hybrid. He's not like a pure tank. He looks like a good off tank. Because he only has 500 health. Like he can do a lot of damage, but like you wouldn't want to solo with him is what it looks like. Making my ball and gun gamers out there. Dominican community is happy about him. I thought the hood was Puerto Rican. He's Dominican. Which one is it? Hey, watch. You know, I never asked you because you Puerto Rican. Do you participate in the war? You know what I'm talking about too. The war between Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. Do you participate in the war? Have you fought in any of the great Dominican Puerto Rican wars? I'm not in the war. Oh, she retired, chat. She retired. Maybe when she was younger.
That's real power.
That's real power. Honestly, the character looks cool. He does look cool. Am I gonna come back and play it? No. Is Watts trying to go to war with me? Oh shit, that's right. Siggy is Dominican. Watts is Puerto Rican. Chat, they at war. Shout out to all my Dominicanos, me no black, and shout out to all the Boricas. Oh shit. All right, let's look at this new he looks like a cool character, but y'all know I ain't gonna play this shit. His alt costume is hilarious. What is it? Deadpool. I'm not watching this whole 8 minutes. I just kind of want to get a feel for him. I predict he'll be a popular character just because it's Deadpool, not because he's good.
I bet you're regretting we didn't do a thumb war instead of this. Say hello to my sexy friends. Me, myself, and I.
He's super technical.
Woo! Enter the Deadpool-verse.
He was popular in Marvel's Capcom 3.
Good job pressing a button.
Basic attacks. Who do you predict is going to be the most broken Marvel token character? I mean, they already had data on who it is. The top 3 most picked characters during the beta was number 1 was Magic. Her hitboxes are ridiculous. Like her hitbox extends outside the sword. She's broken. The Hulk looks broken in that trailer. I forgot who was the number 2 most picked character, but the 3rd most picked character, and I think he's gonna move to number 2 or 1 when more people figure it out, is Blade. I actually didn't mind fighting Magic's too much. Her sword's hitbox is a little broken, but like a lot of her moves are very negative. So if you time her correctly, you can counter her. Blade is like a scrub's wet dream. His sword gets hitbox on. His sword gets priority over everything. The only character I was like definitively struggling against was Blade. I was like, this thing got some bullshit on his kit, man. He's super fast and his sword gets, it's like he's plus on everything. Bullshit.
Free bullets. Let's go grindhouse.
Unique meat shield.
Mosquito sword.
So he can hurt himself? Wait, okay. An attack that pierces through himself, this move expends vital gauge to increase healing gauge. Can be canceled into a skill if it connects with the opponent as well. Holding the input performs another attack, but the pain causes him to faint. When fully charged, it becomes an unblockable attack. So he can make himself heal faster, but it's at the risk of taking some damage off rip. Is that what it's saying?
Measure once, step twice.
My friend was raging when I was playing Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider wasn't too bad because he has that heat mechanic. He can overheat. I think people are sleeping on Star-Lord. Star-Lord is really good. He has a lot of utility, like his guns. He has a lot of range and the utility with the guns. Like he can freeze you and set you up for combos. But the thing about Star-Lord, I think he's one of the easier characters to pick up for anybody because you can just spam down his guns. But I think at a high level, he's only useful for people who are really good because you have to learn the setups. So he's like one of those characters. It really depends on whose hands he's in.
This isn't gonna.
And I predict most people will just spam his guns.
Nice reaction time. You get.
Who's the Hood? The villain from Ironheart, Marvel's #1 TV show on Disney Plus.
See me looking awesome.
Jokes aside, he's like a C-tier Marvel villain. His powers, he has a hood that's powered by Mephisto, so it gives him like magic abilities. Like he can go invisible, but only if he holds his breath, which is he's corny. Yeah, he's like a street level villain.
Someone should be applauding now.
He can throw out grenades. Yeah, this motherfucker gonna be cheese because he has that healing mechanic. Great, either taking an attack or letting a set generation pass causes it to explode and deal damage. Does Wolverine? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay attention to it. I would imagine he does. If they gave it to Deadpool, there's no way Wolverine doesn't have a healing mechanic. I didn't see a lot of Wolverines online.
I do my own stunts. Don't try this at home. Head cool. Head cool.
You ready for me to spam you down with him? You know it.
It's you. Of course it's weird.
I check that. No dodging.
Well, he's a projectile setup character.
It's showtime. You must be relieved they can't include too much gore.
He plays exactly how I thought he would play. I'm good off this trailer, bro. I don't know if I'll play Deadpool. Like, he's my... Also, I can't stand Deadpool. Like, nigga talks too much. I don't find it to be funny. I know some people love it, but I don't. I feel like he's gonna be one of those characters that people pick because they love him, but will drop him because of the skills gap. Agreed. Because like off the rip, just from this 2 minutes that I watched, you could tell a lot of his moves require you to set up into like a combo. But I feel like just kind of like what I was describing with Star-Lord, most people are just probably gonna press the trigger and spam you down with his fucking Uzis. They're not gonna actually do anything with him. We on Tokon tomorrow? You fucking know it. That's why I'm about to use the bathroom and try to get some time on Bisa